Man charged with murdering Danielle Stislicki once admitted to another crime against a young woman, but the jury in his upcoming trial won't hear anything about it. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. This is a blow to the prosecution's case in the upcoming trial of Floyd Galloway.
The Michigan Court of Appeals agreeing with a lower court that Galloway's previous crime of sexually attacking another woman cannot be introduced as evidence. Local 4 defender Karen Drew has been following this case closely. Let's bring her in to explain what this means. Karen?
Now remember, Floyd Galloway is in prison right now. He pled guilty for sexually attacking a female jogger in Hines Park in Livonia. Now what today's ruling means, when Galloway goes to trial for the murder of Danielle Stislicki, his guilty plea on the jogger attack cannot be brought up in court. Let's take you back to that guilty plea.
She passed me and pulled her to the ground from behind, was pulling her.
I'm going to need you to speak up, sir.
This was the scene back in November of 2017 when Floyd Galloway made his admission in court to what he did to a female jogger in Hines Park.
You enter a plea of guilty to kidnapping, assault with intent to commit criminal sexual conduct, penetration, and assault by strangulation.
Galloway was sent to prison for 16 to 35 years. At that time, was also a person of interest in the disappearance of Danielle Stislicki. New today, look at this. According to the Michigan Court of Appeals, Galloway's admission can't be used in the premeditated murder case against him in the death of Danielle Stislicki. The reason? Well, in layman's terms, the cases are not similar. According to the ruling, the court rejected the prosecution's argument that the attack on the jogger showed a common plan or scheme because there was no striking similarity between the two acts. The prosecution argued the Hines Park crime was admissible for the proper purposes of showing defendant's motive, intent, lack of accident, identity, and common scheme. We disagree, is what the state court of appeals said. Danielle Stislicki disappeared in December of 2016. Her body never found. Galloway, according to prosecutors, was the last person ever seen with Danny. His pretrial hearing on her murder is scheduled for March. Of course, we reached out to the Attorney General's office on the ruling. They can't comment on ongoing litigation. I did speak to Danny's mom just a couple hours ago. She wasn't aware of the ruling, and when I told her, you could hear this gasp on the phone. Clearly disappointed, but at the same time, she still believes there is a strong enough case against Galloway to prove his guilt. Of course, I'll be following this case very closely. I'm Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.